What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the lab with another Quest build. I'm bringing you guys one of the rarest builds in all of 2K in this video, and I'm talking about the secondary ball handler with shades of Marquis Daniels, Marvin Williams, and Andre Iguodala. Do not sleep on this build and the name secondary ball handler. You may or may not have seen this at the city, and if you have, you better not have disrespected my version, the Quest build secondary ball handler, because if you think of Andre Iguodala, he can basically do everything. And so can this build in a sense. So we're going to get into it, follow along to the T to get these attributes specifically correct, to get that secondary ball handler name. You're going to be a power forward. You can do whatever you want with the other stuff. You're going to be 6'7", 210 pounds with a 6'10 wingspan. You are not a peanut, but you are more of a modernized perimeter-oriented 4. A lot of meta versions you see online, 6'7 minimum weight. But this is going to have a very rare name that I guarantee you're not going to see a lot of these at the city. You're going to punt close shot, and you're going to get your driving layup and driving dunk to an 84. You cannot go beyond an 84 or you will change the name. Max out your standing dunk and max out your post control. That's going to give you 10 finishing badges. Like I said, Andre Iguodala. Remember him in Philadelphia. He was yamming on everybody. He's a dude who can bring the pill up the court, and then if you do not guard him, he'll blow by you and dunk. You get fearless finisher on Hall of Fame, gold rise up, gold posterizer. You can even get gold back down and post spin. If you get a peanut on you or you have like a smaller guard, this build's going to be able to finish inside. Don't worry about the close shot. You're still going to be able to finish unless there's Hall of Fame intimidators down there, but you're going to be able to finish inside. Don't worry about that. Get your mid-range and your 3-ball to an 82. You cannot go higher than 82. That seems to be the cutoff for a bunch of these cool names on next gen. And then max out your free throw. This is the kicker on this build. You're a secondary ball handler with 20 shooting badges. I mean, do not disrespect this build and play off of him thinking you're just going to be a ball handler trying to get easy blow-bys. You're going to be able to wet with the best of them. An 82 midi and 82 3-ball is plenty enough. The badges are going to speak for itself on this build, and you're going to be able to do damage from inside and out. Pass accuracy, you're going to get this to a 69, and you can't go higher than that or it becomes a playmaking 4. Also a hot build, but we're not looking for that RBC. We're looking for the secondary ball handler, and so you're going to max out all of its ball handling abilities. That's going to give you 19 playmaking. You're going to have gold bullet passer, needle threader, Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame space creator, downhill. You're going to be able to move with the best in the game. And as a power forward, this is where like that Marquis Daniels comes in, if y'all remember him, all you old heads out there. Kind of just another person out there that can create for themselves and for others with their ability to dribble the pill. And so 19 playmaking is, that's a lot. You are going to get your interior defense to a 65. And your perimeter defense, you will max this out to a 95. You're not going to have stealies. Not super important on this build. Again, you are a power forward, but you're probably going to be guarding hybrid wings / bigs. But not the most crucial stat. But you're going to max out your block to an 82. That's going to give you the ability for Hall of Fame chase downs. And then get your defensive rebounds to an 84, which brings up your offensive rebounds to a 59. But throw that to a 60. So if you are playing off ball, you can crash the glass on the offensive end a little bit. And so that gives you 12 defensive badges. You're going to be able to get Hall of Fame clamps, ankle braces, off ball pests. You can get Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame reebs, gold intimidator. Help me find a weakness on this build, because although you're not necessarily maxed out in every category, I don't really see a deficiency so far. And, I mean, you're going to be playing on a secondary ball handler. People are going to be disrespecting you or respecting you so much because no one's ever seen this build that what do you even do with this if you're playing against them? So, moving on, max out your speed, max out your acceleration, get your strength to a 45, your vertical to a 70, and then max out your stamina. I'll give you a 78. You could even drop your strength down to a 40 and then max that on stamina if you're really about that thing. I just go to the Gatorade facility and, up those attributes. But that's going to give you finishing, takeover potential, shooting, playmaking, and defense. Pick your poison on this. I'm really seeing Andre Iguodala. So let's go with team ratings boost. So no matter what, when you catch flames, your whole team, thrives off that. Your whole team eats. And then let's go finishing moves, because you really want to put a stamp on the game and open some eyes with the secondary ball handler. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have seen this build. I know it's been out there in recent years, but you never see this build, and I believe this is a comp version with the badge setup and how the attributes are, that you could actually play with this build and have a good time and still dominate your competition. So let's get in the test builder and see if it passes the eye test. And drop a like, hit that bell. We're eating on next gen in the builder.